The British Empire was huge. It was the largest empire in human history. It spanned every continent and influenced the entire globe. From the shores of North America to the Indian subcontinent, the Union Jack flew high. Britain's imperial ambitions left an indelible mark on the world we know today. The seeds of this expansive empire were sown in the 16th century. England, driven by exploration and trade, established early colonies in North America and the Caribbean. The East India Company, chartered in 1600, began its influential foray into the Indian subcontinent. This marked the beginning of Britain's global dominance. The 18th century saw Britain emerge victorious from conflicts like the 7 Years' War. This victory cemented its position as a leading naval and economic power. The acquisition of territories like Canada and India further expanded the empire's reach. Britain was becoming a force to be reckoned with. The Industrial Revolution, beginning in the late 18th century, supercharged the British Empire. Technological advancements, particularly in manufacturing and transportation, fueled economic growth and military superiority. This period marked the zenith of Britain's power and influence on the world stage. The British Empire's expansion was not a linear process. It was opportunistic, driven by a complex interplay of factors. Trade, exploration, and colonization were all instrumental in this growth. The quest for raw materials and new markets fueled the empire's relentless expansion. In North America, the 13 colonies declared independence in 1776. This marked a significant shift in the empire's trajectory. However, Britain maintained control of Canada and expanded its influence in the Caribbean. The sugar trade, fueled by slave labor, played a pivotal role in enriching the empire. Africa became a focal point for British imperial ambitions in the 19th century. The scramble for Africa saw Britain establish colonies and protectorates across the continent. From Egypt in the north to South Africa in the south, the empire's reach extended far and wide. The quest for control over trade routes to India led to Britain's interest in the Middle East and Southeast Asia. Singapore, strategically located at the crossroads of trade, became a crown jewel of the empire. Malaya's rubber plantations and Burma's teak forests provided valuable resources. Within the vast expanse of the British Empire, certain colonies held particular significance. India, often referred to as the jewel in the crown, was the most valuable possession. Its vast population and abundant resources were crucial to Britain's economic prosperity. The East India Company's rule in India, marked by exploitation, and the infamous Sepoy Mutiny of 1857, eventually gave way to direct British rule. Australia, initially established as a penal colony, transformed into a thriving nation. The discovery of gold in the 1850s spurred rapid development and population growth. Similarly, New Zealand, with its fertile lands, attracted settlers and became an important agricultural producer. Canada, with its vast territories and resources, played a crucial role in the empire's timber and fur trade. The Caribbean islands, known for their sugar plantations, were economically vital but also a stark reminder of the brutal realities of slavery. These key colonies, each with its unique characteristics and contributions, were integral to the British Empire's wealth, power, and global influence. They became intertwined with British identity and shaped the empire's narrative for centuries. Section 4. An enduring legacy, cultural, social, and economic impacts. The British Empire's legacy is complex and multifaceted. It left behind exploitation, cultural assimilation, and political subjugation. Yet it also spread democracy, the rule of law, and the English language. English became a global lingua franca, shaping communication and cultural exchange. Cricket, introduced to many colonies, became beloved in countries like India and Australia. However, the exploitation and social divisions created by colonial rule still have repercussions today. The British Empire's legacy is a reminder of the complexities of history and the enduring impact of colonialism. Section 5. The Sunset's factors leading to the decline. The British Empire began its decline in the 20th century. Several factors contributed to this decline. The two world wars weakened Britain's economic and military might. Post-World War II, the empire was a shadow of its former self. Nationalism and independence movements posed significant challenges. India's independence in 1947 marked a turning point. Many colonies demanded and achieved independence. The economic cost of maintaining the empire became unsustainable. Britain could no longer justify the financial burden. The era of European empires was ending. The British Empire receded into history. Its legacy continues to shape the world, reminding us of colonialism's enduring impact.